Welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, 𝖢𝖥𝖣yi, Senior Market Analyst. Haven't been updating for the past few days. I'm away on holiday currently, so apologies for the lack of data, but I've just been looking at the markets and I found something super interesting going on with the Japanese yen, and I wanted to kind of bring it to your attention. Now, the first thing I've spotted obviously is a trading pattern, but you know me, I like to go and discuss why we want to be involved in particular markets. Now, obviously, looking at the market this week, there is a lot of risk going into this trading week, and I'm mainly focused on what's going on in terms of the US dollar. So I'm actually just going to click none here, click on US dollar and apply the filter, and it's all to do with the labor market. It's all to do with those jobs data coming up. We've got NFP and the unemployment rate. Now, there is forecast to be a bit of a positive change to the non-farm employment, which I do think is expected. But what are the risks if we were to see something a little bit different? That's what I'm looking at going into this trading week. We've seen some poor performances in terms of JOLTS job openings. That has been pretty much in line with the increase of interest rates out of the US. We've seen a decline in the JOLTS job openings, which can also be reflected here since May 2022, where we peaked up towards the 11.4s. We're now down at the 7.6s. We've missed estimates quite significant on this piece of data recently, but the average has been on the decline ever since those highs that formed in May 2022, in line with that increase of those interest rates there in the US. But with that risk, what do we typically see? Well, what I've done here on Markets Made Clear is create a custom analysis here on the seasonal chart, and I can see that there is a 90% correlation with this custom year's sort of seasonal plan and what's going on with current year's price. Now, typically the Japanese yen can continue to rally in this custom seasonal pattern, which has a very strong correlation with current year's price at the moment. So looking for potentially a little bit more bullishness out of the US dollar, out of the Japanese yen right now, which means we could be looking for some downside on US dollar Japanese yen. So I'm looking at this current pattern here, and it's a very interesting trading pattern because what we've basically seen is the market come down into this key area of support around about the 143.50 handle, and it's rebounded about 500 to 600 pips. Then we've come back and tested it again, and we've rebounded about half of that, about 300 or 340 pips. And now the market is trying to break lower. That is a very significant pattern in terms of this market to structure, and I feel like we could continue to see a little bit of a break lower here with the market I'm expecting the market to maybe come and test 141s next, or maybe even the 138 handles if we were to see significant close here today below this key area of support. So I just wanted to highlight that to you. I hope you've had a good trading week so far. Normality will come back next week, and I'll go through all the relevant stuff for next week. But hope you've had a good trading week so far. Just wanted to give you a little update here on the dollar Japanese yen, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.